All right, going live here. So, yeah, I was making the thumbnail and Lucy decided to jump into the frame. So, why not keep it? Just wait a second for everybody to come in. All right. Alter ego, hey. Yeah, I did hear a little bit. I think like Ki Kwan is up for Best Supporting Actor, which is great. Brendan Fraser, I hope he wins. Austin Butler, I liked him as Elvis, so we'll see what happens. Ed Neo Punk, but yeah. Now, will I watch the Oscars? Probably not, but I like some of the choices that they have this year. I like Brendan Fraser, of course. I mean, it's great to see him come back. Ki Kwan, Austin Butler, I thought did a really good job as Elvis. So, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, let's not have another slap at the Oscars. Yeah, I did hear about that. That's pretty cool. I'm glad. Hey, Samurai124, happy birthday. You're 18. I wish I was 18. All right, so next up, I'll be reviewing The Lords of Flatbush. Then after that, Death Race 2000. And yeah, like I said, I will mix it up as far as videos. Like I'll do other videos in between the Stallone marathon. So be on the lookout for random stuff here. Let's look at some movie news here. Do you think Seth MacFarlane would appear at the Oscars? Who knows? I mean, I don't care about the Oscars much. I talked about some of the potential winners, but I'm not gonna watch it. Oh wait, I thought you said Seth Rogen at first. Okay, Seth MacFarlane, he may, but yeah, I don't know where I got Seth Rogen from. Yeah, but yeah, who knows? Didn't Seth Rogen cameo in Family Guy? I don't know. I mean, I'm not into Family Guy, so I can't tell you. What? Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm streaming. What? Let's see here. Yeah, Lucy had to make herself known. She's yeah, there. What? Where are you? You went up here? All right, she just rolled over. What? Yeah, she's just being funny. But yeah. So we got who's watching out there? It says we got 3 people in that are viewing here. Hey, what? I love you too. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Attention? All right, you got the spotlight. All right. I know what you're going to do. You're going to start rubbing your head on stuff up here, knocking stuff over. There you go. You always want to be in the camera. Look, now you got bad hair day going on. Happy? Let me see here. All right, let me go back here. A couple of comments because Lucy's just. All right, Rainbow 5, the one character that deserved to die the most. I wish Rainbow Kid was the father. Yeah, exactly. Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson got a Razzie for what? Yeah, I mean, Rainbow 5, I just didn't care for in general. I thought it was just a very mediocre movie and unneeded. No. I don't want to see Austin Powers 4. Ooh. He got a Razzie nomination for Marmaduke. Thank God Alec Baldwin didn't shoot anyone during the set of Cat in the Hat. Yeah, I have never seen that movie. I didn't even know he was in the film. Why didn't the Monsters movie or Clerks 3 get Razzie nominations? I have no idea. The Monsters definitely should have got some kind of Razzie. You know, the more I think about it, you know, I know Tom Hanks, has he been nominated for a Razzie because of Elvis? And I can understand that. I mean, his performance in that, I mean, I can watch the film, but that's the one part about the film that I'm like, yeah. You know, Tom Hanks sounding like was it Foghorn from the Looney Tunes? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Loghorn fake. What's his name? What's that damn Loghorn? Like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get it right. Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, yeah. Tom Hanks sounded like Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, it wasn't. It was kind of over the top. Elvis got nominated for Best Picture as well, and I can Yeah, I could see that. I mean, okay, so I think Brendan Fraser's. I think okay. I've said I don't care about the Oscars, but I do think that Brendan Fraser will win. It's cool that Austin Butler has been nominated. That Elvis is getting some kind of notices for Best Picture and stuff. Um, and I did quite enjoy the film, and I have it on Blu-ray. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll find out later what happens, the results and what have you. Yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed Elvis, but for me, like the weakest part of the film is Tom Hanks, and it's to me, my it's crazy that Austin Butler's up for the Oscar, and Tom Hanks is nominated for a Razzie. Yeah, you want that's probably why he doesn't talk about the film. Tom Hanks. Yeah, Baz Luhrmann. Yeah, his direction, like I have never seen a Baz Luhrmann film before, but Elvis was quite a spectacle in terms of the filmmaking. It's very fast cut. Um, the editing style is very roller coaster esque, and it took me a little bit to get used to, but I still enjoy the movie. Hey, Junebug, we got Ty in the house. Yeah, I was taking my thumbnail, and Lucy got up here, and then she jumped into the frame, and I'm like, okay, I'm taking that. It was like perfect timing. Who's going to get slapped this year? I don't know, but somebody's going to get slapped. A Tim McGraw biopic? Uh, I don't want to see that. Um, it's funny you asked that question because I thought about uh, requesting Rambo Raff, if I could, if he could talk about or review Elvis. But it is a long movie. I think it's like close to 3 hours. I don't know. I mean, I can't say whether or not he'll like the film. I mean, I can't, say or speak on his behalf. But I'm sure, if not me, somebody's going to request the film at some point. Maybe. If the Coen brothers directed a Pink Panther movie, sure, I'll be open to that. Make it like, Fargo. Make it, with a little bit of that Fargo style and the humor of The Big Lebowski. Like a very dark comedy. But I don't know. I don't know if Matt would like Elvis. I mean, I can't say for sure. Who would I cast as Inspector Clouseau? I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who. I mean, it's hard to. I have no idea who could play that character now. Whew. Oh, tired. Don't know why. You know, Tom Cruise is a John Wick villain. Sure, why not? Adrian Brody. I rewatched Nobody again with Bob Odenkirk. I would love to see that universe, like that crossover with John Wick. I know it would never happen, but I think that would be really cool. You could have John Wick and Hutch from Nobody. They can go one on one, or they could help each other out. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool too. I mean, if that character had still lived, I mean, they could do like a crossover, with that character from Collateral. You can throw in Bob Odenkirk. They could have a triple threat. And I know apparently they're doing a sequel to Nobody. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think they're working on it right now, or maybe they're writing the script. So we'll see what happens. And the little bit that I've seen of Better Call Saul, I think it's a really good series. So I'm becoming a big Bob Odenkirk fan. Yeah, maybe. I still haven't seen Scream 5. So to be honest with you, I mean I don't really look forward to it. But yeah, I've seen the trailer. Ghostface with a shotgun. No, I didn't hear about that. Of this year, of 2023, I don't have a top 5, but last year I would. Okay, if I talk about last year, I would definitely throw the Batman in there. Uh, Bullet Train, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Elvis, and maybe I don't know. I have to think about one more. Yeah, I haven't seen Scream 5 yet. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. So yeah, I didn't see. I mean, there's quite a bit from last year that I still haven't seen. So, and I haven't seen anything of this year yet. I haven't seen Violent Night. I haven't seen that one, but I do want to check it out at some point. Now, very soon here, I thought about maybe checking out the Wednesday series. Just to kind of shake it up a little bit. Kind of uh, do a little, give a little thoughts on some new stuff here. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Indiana Jones might suck. Yeah, there's a high probability. When are we getting a Kid Rock biopic? Hopefully not soon. I mean, I can never get into Kid Rock. I don't know. That's just me. Did you know that Violent Night is already on DVD and Blu-ray? Oh, that's cool. I mean, maybe sometime I could find it, like rent it or something. Um, I'm trying not to pick up any movies right now, but maybe at some point here, like maybe I'll if I could find it to rent, to rent. Yeah, I did hear about Violent. Yeah, Violent Night apparently is getting a sequel. Yeah, I mean it just came out. Was it back in December? Yeah, already. Because I think The Whale is going to hit digital here in February. So yeah, Kurtwood Smith. Can you fly, Bobby? I love Kurtwood Smith. Great actor. Great villain actor. Tommy Knockers remake? I haven't heard anything about a Tommy Knockers remake. I still haven't seen the original. I wouldn't mind checking out The Fablemans. I've heard some good things about the film. Ugh. Domestic Disturbance. I've seen the film before, but I don't remember anything about the film. Like maybe I remember it being okay, but I haven't seen the film in some years. I've never seen Deadly Friend. Well, I mean, The Fablemans. I mean, it looks interesting. Supposedly, it's like sort of like a loose. I mean, it's kind of a biography of Steven Spielberg, but not maybe like a kind of I don't know something about that. I mean, again, I've heard a lot of good things. That's kind of why I want to check it out. Hey, director screenwriter, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. By the way, thank you for being a patron, man. It means a lot. Yeah, director screenwriter is a great guy. But it's cool to see you. Sorry if I sound a little bit tired. I don't know why. I'm just a little out of. I'm a little bit out of it today, but I'm still here. Neil Breen, yeah. I still have. I have never seen any of Neil Breen's movies. Yeah. No, thank you, man. Yeah, definitely. And thank you for the support. I mean, yeah, man, there's more to come on the channel, reviewing more Stallone films. And I may check out some new stuff, pretty soon here. And yeah, thank you very much for the support. I have no idea. Yeah, so up next is The Lords of Flatbush, which I thought was okay. Death Race 2000, I had some fun with. And then after that, I'm going to talk about the episode of Kojak that he was in. Then I'm going to review Rocky, and then I'm going to review all the Rocky films in order, and in between the Rocky films, do discussions. So there's a lot coming up with the Rocky movies. David Spade marathon. I mean, he's only really done a handful of movies that I've liked, but I don't know how I could do a David Spade marathon. I like Tommy Boy. I like Black Sheep. I like Joe Dirt. I like Dickie Roberts. But you're now thinking about it, man, Dickie Roberts, yeah, that came out in 03. Man, it's just so weird to me that I remember seeing certain films in the theater back in 03, like Daredevil, like Dickie Roberts, and I can't believe that's 20 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, Tom Cruise. So when I did that poll for the next marathon, Tom Cruise came in second place. Yeah, so maybe I could do Tom Cruise after Stallone, after I do Stallone movies, after, doing a slide marathon. Yeah. So like I said, sorry if I may seem a little out of it tonight, but I'm not going to do a long stream. I've never heard of it. DreamWorks marathon? I don't know about that. Okay, I just found like a good interview with Ki Kwan. I may watch that after the stream here. I don't know what that is. Limp Bizkit? I mean, I may know like one of their songs, but I didn't listen to a lot of Limp Bizkit back in the day. But I'll be right back, and I'm going to put this on charge real quick. I'm back. Fred Durst. Did he direct anything? I mean, I don't know. I don't have any thoughts on him. I've never seen Bad Influence, but I've heard you guys talk about it. Madonna biopic got canceled. Good. Yeah, cancel Scream 6. Bad Influence is almost in a way similar to Fight Club, except with the plot twist. Although Fight Club is obviously a better movie, but Bad Influence is still a pretty good film. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out that film. Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about it up here, but yeah, I may have to check it out at some point. Yeah, cancel The Flash. Bad Influence is one of my okay. Warner Brothers are hypocrites because they won't market Shazam 2, but they will try to market The Flash. Yeah, because it's got Michael Keaton in it and Ben Affleck. I wish we could cancel Indy 5. Hey, Wild Man. How's it going? Wild Man in the house? Do you want to jump in for a few minutes? It's up to you. I'm not going to go for a long time here, but if you like to jump in here for a little bit, you can be my guest. We'll get your. I want to get your thoughts on the Oscars. If you can, that's fine. No worries. Okay, let me hook up here. I have to get my headphones straight. All right, we're about to get wild, people. Come on, work. I'm trying to get my headphones to work. It has a mind of its own. I really need to get new headphones. Yeah. Leave it alone. Work. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right. Okay. All right. What are you doing? There you go. Wild Man Beyond. You are my guest. And as we're waiting for Wild Man to get on, we can have that question ready. Hey.
Yeah, great. Salutations. Good evening.
How's it going, man?
It's great. It's great. Life on Mars is great. it's solid.
Well, what do you think about this question here?
Say again?
This question here.
I don't fucking care. I mean, once again, it's a good song, but again, you should have left "Take My Breath Away" in. And fuck Lady Gaga. No one cares. No one cares.
Yeah, that. Yeah, have you heard anything about the Oscars or?
Yeah, I know. I heard it. What? Remind me, what's nominated again?
I know that Ke Kwan is up for Best Supporting Actor.
No, I'm glad he won for best. He won at the Golden Globes. Good for him. After it's been a long time coming, I'm so happy for him. I mean, he deserved it. He deserved it. And Michelle Yeoh too. It's amazing. All these movies that they're nominated are mostly B movies, but and these people are mostly known for B movies, and they're winning. In Top Gun Maverick, those type. It's amazing to me.
Yeah. The Common Rider says, hey.
Hey, Common Rider, greetings. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail with you and the cat.
Yeah, I was taking the thumbnail, and Lucy had just popped up here, and then she jumped on the desk. So I took the picture.
It's funny, though. Yeah, I noticed that even at the Golden Globes, the guy who played Elvis, he won. Well, a lot of people were hoping for Brendan Fraser to win for The Whale, so maybe he'll have a chance at the Oscars. But sometimes the Oscars sometimes the Golden Globes predict who might win at the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I wonder if, because with the Elvis thing, I mean, I thought the guy did a really good job, but I wonder because of Lisa Marie's passing, does that mean he's going to win?
I have a feeling because they usually do. Because look at Heath Ledger.
Yeah, that's true.
Gary says we'll see what happens, but seeing how Hollywood now, I think people no one gives a shit about the Oscars now.
No.
Right, Gary, nice greetings.
So who's going to get slapped this year?
Oh God! How about all of Hollywood?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Hot Wheels movie?
I don't know. I mean, I love Hot Wheels, but it might work. I mean, I love Hot Wheels, but come on, that's the best you could do. That's the best you could fucking do.
You can say, really, we got that with Fast and Furious.
Yeah, those movies are done. Those movies are done. They're going out to the 10th one. How long are they gonna go? Leave it alone.
I know, right? They're gonna. I don't know. They're probably gonna go all the way up to 40.
And it went up in space. What else they got? They gotta go like an alternate universe or something.
They're gonna start quantum leaping.
Oh God. That show is that show canceled now? The new one.
Hope.
Me too. Me too. I didn't even watch one episode.
This is what Neil Punk says.
Thank you. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate it.
So how you been, man? Because we haven't talked one-on-one in a while.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that we're talking one because we always have a gang of two people, but it's nice we're doing something together side by side again. It's great. It's good. It's good. It's just good. Nice to do that again.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would like to do more of these.
Because yes, we'll definitely do more. I need to do more. I need to start doing stuff for my channel. Like I've been very busy, but I'm slowly cooling down. So I'm looking forward. So sometime, maybe some down the road in a few months, I'll put some stuff on my channel.
That'd be awesome, man. I look forward to it. Are you going to give us your Wednesday dance?
Oh, no. Yeah, and despite I like Megan, you ain't gonna get that dance from me either.
How do you do it?
Oh God.
Yeah, comment writer says they're gonna be racing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna rip off Back to the Future. That's it. They're gonna go back in time, like with Indiana Jones and all that. I wouldn't be surprised if Fast and Furious does that.
Yeah, watch them go back in time to like they're gonna do it like. Go to the old West where they're racing carriages and shit. And
like their ancestors and Vin Diesel, they're gonna do the same thing with Back to the Future, where the actors from the original movie in the present are gonna play their ancestors in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, leave it alone. Just let it go. That franchise is out of gas. Leave it in the fucking junkyard, please.
Yeah. Neil Punt's wondering about Facebook.
Oh, what's your name on there? Thank you. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry about that, Neil. What's your name on there?
So what are your thoughts on apparently the guy that created Rick and Morty is in trouble?
Morty?
Yeah, Rick and Morty, the animated series.
Oh, what happened?
I mean, I have to look this up, but yeah, I heard a little bit about it, but I'm trying to figure out what happened. Okay, so Adult Swim has cut ties with the guys that created Rick and Morty. But what did he do? Oh, domestic violence.
Oh boy. No fucking surprise in Hollywood. Not everything's a surprise in Hollywood anymore. No fucking surprise at all.
Okay, I'll give you his name in a little bit. To Neopunk.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah. There's nothing surprises me in Hollywood anymore. Of course. But now with Alec Baldwin, now he's fucked up big time.
How many years do you think he'll be in jail?
They said manslaughter, so it might they said up to 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, but there's some filth, and he took no responsibility and all. Come, Alec, you're fucking stupid, man. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Now Grossberger's going to get a hold of him. And take him by the brass balls.
I hope so.
Who's worse, Justin? Oh, Victor Salva's worse.
Oh my God, Victor's out. I do not get why that guy is not in jail. Why isn't he in jail? Jeez.
I have no idea. He should be.
Like some of these other people in Hollywood. Like, well, I heard. I don't know what's going on with Kevin Spacey, but I heard he got off. I'm not sure, but jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I heard something about that too. Like he might be like he's doing movies, but overseas. Like
it sounds like some Roman Polanski shit. Lock him up, please. Lock him the fuck up.
Yeah, he's making films in Italy now.
Oh, jeez. He's doing the Roman Polanski thing now.
Yeah. Instead of American Beauty, it's Italy Beauty.
They need to change their laws. I mean, they know these people have done wrong, and just because they're not in their country, they just give them a fair shake. They know they're bad people. They need to change their fucking laws. They really do.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no way they would allow Spacey to do to do more films over here.
Fuck no, no way, no how.
To answer your question, Kamen Rider, that's the guy that co-created Rick and Morty, and apparently Adult Swim has cut ties with them because of domestic violence.
Ah, jeez, no fucking surprise, no surprise.
And apparently, they're looking for new people to voice the characters. Not that I've seen the show, but
I haven't seen the show either. I saw some clips of it, but I haven't seen it. Speaking of shows, possibly coming to, of course, Cobra Kai season 6 will be the final season.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, good. Because it's sad, but everyone expected this because we all knew it wasn't gonna. We all knew it was gonna end sooner.
Yeah, do you think they're gonna wait till after Hillary Swank's pregnant, or what do you
I
think?
believe they're because I've seen her for photos. Her belly looks big. I think she's going to have them probably around maybe next month, and because I heard they're going to start production in late fall in late spring. So I think they're going to wait for her.
Okay.
But we know they're going to bring her back. They're not.
Oh, she's expecting that soon.
They think they're slick. The creators with the show. They're not. They're not fooling us. They're gonna. She'll be back.
Is she expecting that soon?
Well, she looks like. Well, her belly is out, so it looks like she's going to have the twins sooner. So,
and we all know who the daddy is, right, Wild Man? Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I hope that they can wait, and do you think that it's already written, or do you think, what do you think in terms of did they have it written out?
Because these three guys, they've been huge fans of the Karate Kid for years since they were kids. So I think so. Because in the way they mapped the show, it's like they mapped everything out so professionally. They've really done a good job. They done it from hook, line to sinker. So they're very organized because you can see the way how they organize the show with the writing and the story. So they definitely have a stiff upper lip for sure. Because they're like us. They are this, like I said, Cobra Kai is like the first fan fictional thing made by a big studio because this is something made for fans for the fans. And they've done a good job with it. And it is a total big example how you do it right and not fuck it up.
Do you think that they've already filmed scenes for season 6? I have a feeling that maybe they've already shot some stuff, but
I believe, because the way how every season ends, they shot some scenes and saved it for the next season. I believe maybe it's a possibility.
Now, do you think, and I know this might get into some spoiler territory here, but do you think that Terry Silver will be back?
It wouldn't surprise me. We know Carice has got something up his sleeve, but I have a feeling he's going to be back for sure.
Yeah, because I thought maybe because I talked about this one time when I was I got a request from you to talk about Cobra Kai, maybe the way they can end if they could take it like a worldwide tournament, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the Senkai Taikai, because that gives you a clue what's going to happen in season 6. It was an interesting idea because we already had the All Valley, but a world tournament. I mean, the biggest tournament in the world. That's like the Olympics, or going to like the Super Bowl, or like Terry Silver mentioned. We're going to make this the Super Bowl of karate, or even better, the Olympics. I mean, I like that because it takes the stakes even higher. Because if Cobra Kai wins, it's going to be they're going to take over. It's like world domination. So it's like saving the world in a way.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And I hope that if Hillary Swank is involved, that she'll they'll give her a lot to do.
Definitely, because I don't want to see just a cameo. I believe she will be a huge important last asset to the show. I mean, they already got Cobra Kai. They got the evil female sensei, so why not have Miyagi have a good female sensei and because and have them go face to face. You could tell that the reason they put her in was to have Hilary Swank have a fight with Hilary Swank. You could tell.
Yeah, I have a feeling too that I think once she's done, like she'll come back for the last season, but after that, I think she's gonna like really like wind down and maybe be semi-retired because she's gonna take care of her children and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's her plan too. Because she has this other show. She even has this other show, Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
She got nominated for a Golden Globe for that. I don't think she won. But speaking of Cobra Kai, the Golden Globe, Stingray won. You know the guy who plays Stingray?
Yeah.
Hey, can you believe that?
What did he win?
I forgot. He won for I think it was a drama or a show or television. But that's great, man. I mean, all these people involved in B movies, like Michelle Yeoh and King Yu Kwan, now Stingray. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, good for him. Good for all of them. Good for him.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you think of the character of Stingray? Because nobody mentions Stingray that much. I understand people has flaws. I like him.
Yeah, I like the character Stingray. I liked what he had like in the conclusion of season 5. He got involved there a little bit, and that was fun. I like the character.
He really had his moment of truth this year because that saying "moment of truth" in the Karate Kid. The song, and it's like because when Daniel won the first All Valley tournament, he showed that is his moment of truth. Show who you really are. Show what you're made of. That like in Cobra Kai, every character had their moment of truth.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this question. Do you guys know who David O'Toole is?
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope somehow they do like some. I know they did a tribute to Mr. Miyagi, and I would like to. I know some people will disagree on this. I want to see maybe a CGI version of Pat Morita and someone doing the voice. I know some people may go against. I understand people wouldn't like that, but if they give respect to Pat Morita's family, if they allow, kind of like with Harold Ramis with Ghostbusters, and that would be awesome to do a special tribute, like a flashback of Pat Morita, and but have permission from his family.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, what I would like to see is the show end with everybody maybe standing around the grave of Miyagi and paying tribute.
And I can see them all yelling "Banzai!"
Yeah. I think Kreese put him in prison.
Kreese is far gone because because if you watch the show, he had an opportunity, especially just the past season, to redeem himself. But you could tell that scene where Johnny told him, "I'm going to erase everything you had," because he definitely wanted to reconcile with Johnny. But when Johnny said that to him, he said, "I'm going to erase everything," that closed the door. He's shut. His emotions are turned off now, like how he was after his girlfriend, when he lost his girlfriend when he was in the war. It's like his emotions are shut off. Like he's full evil now. He can't. He's past the point of no return. There's no going back for him.
Well, where do you think where's Kreese at? I mean, he escaped from jail.
You know what? Because it's been years since he lost the dojo in Karate Kid 3. So he's been a loner or homeless for 30 years. So I'm sure he traveled all over the world and he has some resources.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a theory that since of all the resources he made over the years being a loner, traveling from place to place, he might have had some resources with Michael Ironside's character, Colonel Dugan.
That'd be cool.
I definitely, just like with Hilary Swank, they're going to bring him back too.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool to see him in Nobody last year.
He's been doing some independent movies. He looks great. But what else is he doing? It'll be great for him to be in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, what if it was him that planned the escape?
Exactly.
and they
But
got help.
since speaking of King Yu Kwan, I would love to see him in Cobra Kai. I mean, what else what is he going to do after that movie he won for? I would love to see him in Cobra Kai. You know, he's made a big comeback, so I think having him in Cobra Kai will take that comeback even better, because you know he's a kid because he's a kid from the '80s. You know, the Goonies. A lot of people, Cobra Kai is like it's a tribute to '80s show. It's just like with Stranger Things. I would love to see him in Stranger Things.
Who,
Just
Michael
like when
Ironside?
Sean Ashton, he was one of the Goonies. He appeared on Stranger Things. I would love to see him, Yu Kwang, do the same thing. Either Cobra Kai or Stranger Things, because those two shows are very popular with '80s nostalgia, and they both have a rivalry with each other.
What they should do next is a short round spinoff.
I've been seeing some fan art, and why not? That would be cool.
Yeah, I think like Ki Kwan's up for it, and I think he's pitched it.
You know what? You better. I know he can't. It'll be cool if he wore that not the same hat, because he's wearing but an actual hat he used to wear when he was the baseball hat, kind of like with Indiana Jones with his hat.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would like to see that more than Indy 5.
Yeah, that would just funny, because both these shows, Stranger Things and Cobra Kai, they're about to have their final seasons, and they're gonna start shooting in late spring, and they both film in Georgia. So I have a feeling that the cast are gonna be maybe I would love to see a crossover, but behind the scenes they're gonna be seeing a lot of each other. The cast of both shows are going to be behind the scenes. They're going to run into each other a lot, but it'll be cool if they did a crossover for sure.
And what do you see like, you see the success of Cobra Kai and Top Gun Maverick. What's going to be the next property that they're going to do like Cobra Kai? Do you maybe see him?
That's a good question. Okay, Cobra Kai was a huge example of that, and then it led to Ghostbusters and Top Gun Maverick. But, man, I could see maybe, with the next franchise they can still work on, and it was knocked down a few times recently. I know we talked a lot of shit, but I can see, because people have talked about this, and I believe this can work. I want to see a Rambo prequel series, either on Netflix or on Amazon. Rambo they could still do with a prequel, how he started out in Vietnam and something like that.
It wouldn't surprise me as much as they've talked about it over the years, but I can see, because of Stranger Things, like the Goonies could somehow come back. I don't know if
they can bring the Goonies back. Because I heard rumors that it's not gonna have the same characters, but it's gonna be in the universe, like their kids or something, like a series like Stranger Things. It's gonna be in the town, and it's gonna focus maybe on their kids, like a series, kind of like what Stranger Things did, something like that. Mm-hmm. That would be cool too. Just don't fuck. You can bring Sean. That's the way you can bring Sean Astin and Ki Yu Kwan back.
Yeah, Ki Kwan. He's. Now he's back in the spotlight. Corey Feldman.
Oh, I mean, God, don't get me started. Not
that I would really be excited for that, but I could see, for because of Stranger Things, because of Cobra Kai, that's another franchise or a film that they could expand off of.
And I wouldn't be surprised to bring Josh Brolin, because we all know what Josh Brolin is doing. He played Thanos. He's been working like crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to think.
But I would love, if they do this Goonies series, I would love to see Carrie Green come back. She still looks gorgeous. I love Andy, Carrie Green. She still looks gorgeous. She hasn't aged a bit. It's like that's what haven't aged. She looks amazing, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen her lately, but I know Martha Plimpton's doing movies here and there.
Everybody knows what she's doing, of course.
I was trying to think of another film.
A Goonies series in the universe. Yeah, I can see them taking what they did with Cobra Kai. You can have the original cast now adults, but focus on the new generation of kids, just like with Cobra Kai. I can see. You know what? I can see the Goonies being the next big franchise. They can work. They can resurgence after the whole Cobra Kai effect.
Mhm. Well, I have a feeling that they would probably try something with Never-Ending Story.
I
don't know.
Maybe because they already did some sequels, but if they do some sequels, they'll if they make it a series, that'll be interesting to make it a series, but it'll be more bigger than fucking Game of Thrones or I would love to see it as a series because I'm sure that'll be an interesting series because you can ignore the sequels or because in something like Never-Ending Story, why not? That'll be interesting.
But then again, I've heard stuff about the Willow series, and I'm like,
God.
nope, don't do that.
It's still fun, but geez, you didn't need that woke shit in there. Come on, I mean, Willow was like my Lord of the Rings, and come on, that's the best you could fucking do. Bring in this woke shit in it. Come on.
Well, I was going to ask that question because I mean, see, like with Cobra Kai, you see what they were able to do right, and it pays respect to these characters and the story. Willow, the exact opposite, with that show. Like, why is it that,
But don't forget the biggest example of how the biggest example, which is the opposite of what Cobra Kai is doing, and this started the whole thing with this bullshit, is of course Star Wars.
Yeah.
That franchise fucked itself in the ass.
And up its cum hole,
inside
right?
out.
And up the cum hole, right?
Up the cum hole, exactly. Up the cum hole, fucked in the ass. Up the cum hole, inside out.
Yeah, the rise of the shitwalker.
It's done. You had it. You had a chance, and you blew it.
Yeah, the farce awakens.
Of course,
the fart awakens.
But like I said, I notice a lot of people are comparing Cobra Kai to Star Wars, and saying how this is what Disney's Star Wars should have done. I see a lot of these Cobra Kai Star Wars because they have, you're dealing with the same philosophies as Star Wars. The balance and the dark side. And it worked. That's how you do it right. How you bring back this. That's how you bring back these characters with this philosophy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the Cobra Kai has been a great series, and I'm kind of glad they're stopping after 6 because really, when you look back at 5, it could have ended it with 5. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I agree
because I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm sure they would. What?
Sorry?
Are we gonna say Wild Man?
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was like, because I don't know. I mean, you look at the success of that show, and I don't know if it's going to be replicated the same way.
No way. But I believe it's not going to be replicated. But I believe it's going to give a resurgence to martial arts. Because when was the last time we had a good martial arts movie or martial arts show or something like that?
Well,
Cobra Kai, I believe Cobra Kai has become a resurgence for that type of entertainment because we need that again.
Within the creators of the show, talk about.
I can see some inspirations. They could do a Double Dragon series if they wanted to.
Well, I remember now the creators of Cobra Kai wanted to do spinoff of the 2 characters in Ferris Bueller that stole the Ferrari.
How are you going to do that? You don't even have Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller was the star.
Yeah.
Are you going to give them a show just because they drove the car with speaking of Star Wars, the Star Wars theme?
Yeah,
they stole because they stole the show a little bit just because of that one scene. Come on.
And one of those guys have died. Like Richard
Really?
Edson, he's still Richard Edson's still around. Yeah, because he played he was in Super Mario Brothers the movie.
When did the other guy die?
Now let me see here. I'm about to look it up right here. Let me see. He passed away in 2019.
So how the fuck are you gonna do it then?
I don't have no idea.
They should can't. They know what they should cancel. When was this idea? Before or after he died?
It was last year. It was after, so it was like I remember it was like last year they were talking about doing it or pitching it.
You're gonna these two guys who go that one scene, one of them die, and but one of them dies. You're still gonna do it. It doesn't make any sense. How the fuck are you gonna do it? Let it go.
Yeah, this is
focus
yeah,
on
it's
this
from
other
August.
stuff like this. Being thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, say this is from August of last year. I'm looking at an article right here. Ferris Bueller's Day spinoff from Cobra Kai creators in the works at Paramount. Yeah.
It might Matthew Brick, but I don't know. Even it did. The movie that movie was better on its own. Hey,
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need a spinoff.
Cobra Kai spinoff because the Karate Kid movie, but rumors that to be part of Cobra Kai. And I should because they don't want to hype it up. So they want to wait till season 6 come out and they don't want to hype up right away. You can tell you think they're slick.
Are you breaking up a little bit? Wow, man.
I believe it has something to do. This movie has something to do with the Miyagi verse. They're not. They think they're slick. They're not fooling anybody. They're doing the Star Trek route where they're going to go from television to movies.
Yeah, I mean, you could see. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way it is now. I mean, look at the new Wednesday show. I mean,
I haven't even watched it. I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet.
I'll check out for curiosity.
But I may go on for maybe like 10 more minutes here or so.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, ugh.
So you haven't seen? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, what were we gonna say?
So you haven't seen Stranger Things yet?
No, I haven't seen the show yet.
It's really good because they've done a good job with the nostalgic with the 80s and how this is like a tribute to everything from the 80s to TV shows to movies. The Goonies, Ghostbusters. It's like they took everything from the 80s and put it in a blender, and it tastes so good. Despite I know a lot of fans didn't like the third season for some reason, but I enjoyed it. And the fourth season kind of brought it back, gave it legs again, and a lot and it is making people dying to see what happens with this last season 5, just like with Cobra Kai. They done a good job with the show, despite some of the cons and some of the other stuff. It was a good. It really started this whole nostalgia thing with the '80s way before Cobra Kai, because before Stranger Things, '80s nostalgia was seen as a joke, but ever since Stranger Things, it's like, oh, there was something good about the '80s. It's like the young viewers, they see the '80s as different now, that it's not a joke, because I hear a lot of songs on the radio lately, recent songs that sound like something from the '80s, and we're getting a lot of this property stuff that's like something that the stuff coming out of the '80s, like of course with Cobra Kai, of course, and other stuff.
Yeah, I may check it out. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I may have to check it out at some point.
But I'm gonna tell you, season 4, that was a rough. The last season, that was a rough season. That was a rough, heavy season. A lot of rough, serious stuff happened with that. It was because it was dark. A lot of fucked up shit happened this past season, which is why a lot of people are hungry for season 5.
Okay, so the show's not over yet.
The next season 5 will be the last season, just like with Cobra Kai. It's season 6.
Okay. Are you a fan of that format now, where it's like all shows you have to keep it at like 8 to 10 episodes a season?
Yeah, because because you don't have to waste a lot of time, with thinking over stories through every season there, because it takes a lot out of you. So yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that whole, because it feels like, because what's cool about these shows now, especially on streaming, it's like they're basically movies, sequels. Every season is like a sequel or of a movie just cut up in pieces. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
You can
because
tell the
I've
way they
enjoyed.
advertise. Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I say I've enjoyed another show. I mean, it's a drama series, but Better Call Saul. I've enjoyed that the little bit that I've seen,
Cool.
but I know it ties up like it's
Yeah.
connected to Breaking Bad.
And advertise, because think about it, Stranger Things 2, Stranger Things, Cobra Kai 3, because that tells you that they're taking it seriously. It's basically movies are cut up in pieces.
Mhm. Yeah, I have to check
That's
it
basically
out.
what it is.
I have to check it out
But
at
I'm
some
definitely
point
looking forward
here.
to Reacher season 2. It's going to be great.
Okay, Jamie says she's seen, seasons 4 of Stranger Things.
I'm going to be honest. I like season 2 is my
Favorite.
favorite. Season 2 is my favorite, because that's where they pay tribute to Ghostbusters, where they made fun of Ghostbusters. That was ingenious.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I know you haven't seen the show, but have you seen the scene where they made, or the clip of them dressed up as Ghostbusters? You seen the clip?
I think I have seen pictures.
They even give knowledge to Winston, because they talk about why Winston doesn't get a lot of praise. I like that, because that was the thing about the 80s. The Ghostbusters, they never acknowledged Winston so much. It was so cool that they acknowledged that. Just like how
Yeah,
they acknowledge stuff and we haven't learned from the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. That's an ingenious thing. When you watch the show, see for yourself. You're gonna love it. I really enjoyed that. That was a cool scene.
Gabbo, I see you in the green room. I'm gonna go on for a few more minutes here with Wildman. Yeah, I didn't want to make it a long stream tonight. I'm already starting to get out of it a little bit, like just tired. Um, but we'll have to do it like a one-on-one soon.
Oh, for sure. Have you seen Megan yet?
I haven't seen Megan yet.
This movie has taken off. I'm telling you. I mean, people are going crazy over this for sure. I mean, the on TikTok with the dancing and everything, the whole thing. And I saw it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet this year. Now that I think about it, probably the next film I'm going to watch here is maybe John Wick 4.
Definitely John Wick 4. I want to check out that movie. You ever heard this movie, Missing? They kind of made it as almost like a sequel to Searching, because it has the same. Because everything is like on a computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like a sequel in a way, or spinoff, because it's shot the same way.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Searching yet.
Definitely.
I do have it, I think.
Definitely, Searching was great. I even went back and watched Unfriended. You haven't seen Unfriended yet, right?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
That movie still holds up. It still holds up, because it represents where we are now for streaming and everything. That movie, it came out in 2015, and that movie still holds up today. It really does.
Yeah, I think I have Searching on DVD somewhere or Blu-ray. But if I don't, I definitely would like to pick it up. Have you seen the trailer for Scream 6?
I did. I did like the fact that it was something different. How it's cool. It was cool to see Hayden Panettiere again, and Courtney Cox. They're going to kill her off.
Yeah.
They're going to kill her off. But still, that franchise, enough screaming. We've had enough. People are done screaming. Let the franchise go, please.
I wonder why Neve Campbell didn't come back, because maybe they're going to kill her off, but she bowed out. So now they're going to kill off Courtney Cox.
Oh yeah, you killed Dewey off. Now you're going to kill her off. Jeez.
Yeah. But we'll take,
that's an example why. See, Cobra Kai is doing the smartest thing. They know when to stop. These franchises do not know when to fucking stop.
No, they don't. They don't. But yeah, I haven't seen Scream 5 yet, so I don't really look forward to Scream 6. But what do you want to answer like maybe like three more questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we'll wait for have a go on Neil Punk.
Seen the stars, Neo. Be safe down in Zion.
Thoughts on Wednesday? I haven't seen the show yet.
Yeah, either. But I know people are crazy over the star, Jenna Ortega. She's everywhere. She's even, speaking of Scream 6, she's in that.
Yeah, and yeah, now she's becoming a big deal. I mean,
before her, they were talking about before she became famous. It was always they were talking about the redhead girl from Stranger Things, Sadie Sink. How her performance in this past season of Stranger Things was so good, and now she's in The Whale, and now she's doing this, and yeah, she's a good actress. I like her, and she's definitely got a future.
yeah, I haven't seen The Whale yet. I know it's actually playing in the theater near me, but I think it's like a limited time thing.
I heard a lot of good things. I heard her and Brendan Fraser, they're both great in it.
I think it's coming to digital here in February. Like,
Cool.
So I have to believe that it'll be available on Netflix or something here in the next month or two.
But again, speaking of her, Sadie Sink, the next best role for her. And I brought this up. That book I told you about. She drives me crazy because people are hungry for this book to become a movie, and people are eyeballing her and that Indian girl from that show Never Have I Ever to play those two characters. That's going to be perfect for the both of them. And by the way, have you seen Never Have I Ever yet?
I've never heard of it.
That is a great show because it's on Netflix. It's a very good throwback to like the John Hughes type of teen movies. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the Wonder Years in a way. It's about this Indian girl dealing with her family and all that. And the lead girl, the Indian girl, Montre Krishnan, she's a good actress. She's funny. I like her too.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, Montre Ramakrishnan, that's her name. Montre Ramakrishnan. I like her. She's cool. She's funny.
Okay, yeah, I haven't watched Netflix lately, but I do have it.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for it though.
I don't blame you.
But yeah, we'll take like one more question here. We have like 8 people watching. But yeah, so right now I'm doing the Stallone Marathon, and up next, reviewing The Lords of Flatbush. Have you seen that film?
Yeah, that's a good movie. I heard Sly wrote that before he wrote Rocky because he did some screenwriting for a while. That's a good movie. I really enjoyed it.
There's a funny story like how Richard Gere was going to be in that film.
No kidding me.
And then him and Stallone got into a fight.
Oh my God.
And that's why they've never liked each other. And
yeah, because Richard Gere, he's known for playing those type of those rebel type roles. And of course, Henry Winkler was in that. If you watch that movie, you could tell that was the archetype character of Fonzie. You can tell.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell it's inspired, like, because Happy Days came out the same year or so. But also Death Race 2000. I watched that. That's a fun movie. I had fun with that movie.
I enjoyed the read. That's a way you that's a better way to remake something with Jason Statham. That was good too.
Yeah. Let's hope Jenna Ortega doesn't end up like all the past child stars. Well, she's not a child. She's an adult.
I hope not.
Now.
Oh, yeah. Sadie, both of those.
Yeah, The Last Crusade's great. Yeah, I think all the indie films are on
Last
Amazon
Crusade
Prime.
is my awesome. Yeah. Last Crusade is my favorite Indiana Jones movie. I don't know about this new one, man. The time travel is interesting, but I don't know. I heard they're changing. I just recently heard they're going back and changing things, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, because they know they're in deep.
Exactly.
Okay, here's one more question for us. Thoughts on Millie Bobby Brown?
She's a good actress, but I've heard some crazy shit about her. Like she's mean on set. She seems nice, but but behind the scenes she's mean on set. She's a good actress. I love her in Stranger Things, but I've been hearing some shit about her. I mean, she needs to grow up. I know she's 18 now, but she definitely needs to stop being a spoiled brat.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
know
haven't
people
seen
say,
Stranger.
"Oh, she's British." British people are known for that. But yeah, but still, come on. You're
I
not.
didn't
I
mind
understand.
her.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I didn't mind her in the Godzilla film. Was it King of the Monsters? Okay, I mean,
Uh-huh.
was that it? She was in that,
Yeah, it
right?
was King of the Monsters. Yeah. I think she
Yeah.
was also in. I think she was also in Kong versus Godzilla too.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, but other than that, I haven't really seen her much and stuff. But personally, I mean, like, I don't know her personally, but the stories I've heard the same things.
I heard she's doing another movie for Netflix called Damsel, but she's not. If you look at the trailer, she's not a damsel. I mean, damsel in distress. She looks like a badass, and she has a sword and everything.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll
And of
take
course,
this
she
one
plays
more.
the Holmes and everything.
Are you excited for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Oh, yeah, it's interesting. When the pool, yeah.
The slasher.
For the cocaine bear, that's gonna be great.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I don't look forward to it, but
It was Ray Liotta's last movie. That was his
no, which one?
last movie. Came back.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
That was Ray Liotta's movie.
Yeah, I mean, Cocaine Bear, I mean, looks fun. But yeah, we can end it here.
Oh.
I mean,
I know a lot of people are comparing this to Snakes on a Plane. Have you watched that yet?
no, I haven't seen Snakes in a Plane yet.
Because that was like the first movie that got famous because of social media. It became famous before it came out. It was like the first big social media movie. It became famous because of social media before it even came out.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, it's funny because I know, like, you've asked about that. Like, I haven't. I have the film, but I haven't seen the film yet. But I may have to watch that very soon here.
Yeah, that led the way for movies to be famous on social media before the movie ever came out, because people hyped it up like crazy. Even because that was the same year YouTube was starting.
Yeah.
2006.
And
the hype of this movie came out and word of mouth, and then it went on YouTube and doing websites. Just before Twitter, MySpace was around, but yeah, it was like the first movie that had that social media phenomenon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I still have to watch it. I mean, like I said, I do have the film, so I may have to check it out.
And that is my favorite Samuel L. Jackson movie. That is my favorite. I
would say
lines in that movie. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I would say mine is The Negotiator.
He was good in that. I love that movie. He was good in it. Yeah, Kevin Spacey's in it, but you can separate the man of the real from the character.
Yeah, but I think this is a good stopping point right here. Yeah, I'm getting tired a little bit, but thank you, Wildman, for jumping in here for a little bit.
My pleasure. We'll definitely do more of this, but one-on-one like this again. For sure.
Yeah.
Pleasure going down memory lane, the good old days.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do more of these, and thank you to everybody for hanging around and watch it. But have a good day, and you got any last words?
She in the stars, and fuck Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. All right, guys.
and that bowling. We'll see you in hell. See you in the sun. Good night.